seeds we began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Welcome to Tampa Bay and Raymond James Stadium, the site of this year's national championship game. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes against the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Here we go, the ultimate game, a championship on the line. So many plot lines for this one. Let's hear from Holly Rowe.
Alabama's head coach told me before the game, this is the moment that both teams have to remain perfect. That can put a lot of pressure on the teams. They have answered the bell every week through the college football season, but now is the moment that mistakes will be magnified. I asked the coaches about it, and they said, we don't want to put pressure on our teams. We want them to take off the pressure, be relaxed, and focus on doing their job one play at a time. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, I've been so excited to watch this guy play. He's so aggressive. We're going to see this all day long. He is one of the better linebackers in the country. Here he's in the backfield making a play. His ability to diagnose what's going on the other side of the football is so good.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They face third down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 20. Spot to start this drive for the offense. He hands it to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Oh, look out, he's got open end zone ahead. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They strike first in this national title bout. And for this offense, that possession was more like it. Maybe they flushed out some of the early nerves in this championship game, really executed that time to jump on top.
I totally agree. That first series, it really didn't look like them. We've covered them all year long, in particular down this stretch run, and that first series really wasn't what they were all about. But this is the brand of football that we have seen over the last few weeks. It's efficient, it's physical, and in particular on the outside, these guys can go and get it. So beautiful drive right there and sticking in the end zone, garnering that early momentum, huge for a national championship game.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center guard, getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. They're going to run it here. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Oh, a reverse. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after them.
Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Roberts. They finally stop him, and now before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day. Your quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Well, they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6. Buckeyes line it up with 1st and goal. He'll hand it off. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught near the goal line. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. And that one's picked off. What a play. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. The offense has to be careful now. Backed up inside their own 10. Keeping it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This is exactly what pops up on film and preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
They get him down, but he gets the ball across the 10-yard line.
This is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable 3rd down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
Looking to throw. It's Russell. Going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable 3rd down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, They've got the quarterback under duress.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, as I always say, you've got to build yourself into third down success with first and second down success. And when you just throw in completions, now you're in an obvious situation. That's really a product of not being able to throw the football or try to run the ball on first and second down.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Looking downfield. It's Russell. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Could take it all the way. Past the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd. Now here comes the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Handoff heading left. Look out, who's got space ahead. And they'll tackle about the 23-yard line.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. They're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front.
Caught near the sticks. It's Butler. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They make the tackle, and that's going to be the final play of the first quarter. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll feed the back again. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Throwing off play action. Here comes the rush. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The offense with some pre-snap motion. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Over the middle and incomplete. And it's a punch formation. secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They look to throw it here on second down. He's running out of time here. They'll try a pass here, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
That's just a great defensive series. They're getting off the field right away. 3 straight incompletions. They're doing a good job up front, forcing the quarterback into an uncomfortable situation in the pocket. And these defensive backs have done a great job on the outside, being sticky in coverage.
Coverage C makes the tackle. No gain on that return. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quick completion to the tight end. He stopped him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. First down and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
This is just solid coverage in the back end, and they told us that they were going to be aware of these deep shots. They knew that they were going to get some aggressive balls from this offense, and here it shows up early in this game. But again, the coverage is
deep shot toward the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
As an O-line, you've got to do a better job of protecting your quarterback. I know they don't get to him with a hit or a sack, but here the timing of the play is clearly affected, and it leads to an incompletion.
3rd down try fails, and they'll punt it. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. On the move now. Fires it on the move. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect. This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said, we've got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game. And here, he is clearly hurried by this pass rush.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He breaks away for the touchdown.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Moves out of the pocket. That's caught. It's Lopez.
I feel like this quarterback is seeing the defense really well right now. He sees the blitz, and he's able to flush the pocket. And once he's outside of the pocket, what I love most is that he kept his eyes downfield as the wide receivers start working.
The ball is loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play. They bring him down, but a play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Can he make it to the marker? Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1. Offense is going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's got it, enough for a first down. Breaks into the clear. On a tackle made, but it's enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now, 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Russell. Looking to scramble. Got an opening here. And they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6.
Well, this is an outstanding play by the quarterback. Obviously, first down backed him way up behind the chains, and now he's able to create a much more manageable third down. And he does so with his legs, scrambling on the outside. Again, you don't have to force the ball as a thrower. You can attack the defense as an athlete with your legs, and he does so here. Let's see if they can convert here on third.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Can he get there on the ground? Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. 4th down. He's throwing for it. This football incomplete and a turnover on downs. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. The defense setting up to go against this heavy formation. Here comes a handoff. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. now spend their first time out here. A decision to make here. What are they going to do on this second down? Offense getting set. Second down play here. He's got room to run. Look out. He's in the clear. Across midfield. Here he goes. The 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joe, this was the guy who's got to carry this offense. And wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw. It's Russell. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown. Tied.
Chris, this is a really good answer from this offense here heading into halftime. They needed to cut this deficit, and they were able to do so. And now this looks like a very different game entering the second half. With this team getting the ball to start the third quarter, now's their opportunity to go out there and really put the pedal to the metal.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On the run, it's Jackson. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid game there.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's got some space. Look out. That's good for a first down near the 40. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Coming after him. Makes the grab. It's Little. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Ohio State will call their second timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
He has been their go-to guy so far in the passing game, and finally this defense makes an adjustment, and it's physical play. Right at the catch point, they're able to hit him, knock the ball loose. That's a good job right there. They're going to have to continue to focus on him because he clearly is the passing game.
He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. He goes out of bounds just short of the 35-yard line.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed.
Pass caught. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Touchdown, Buckeyes! This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, this is why he's one of the best players in the country. He's so productive now. His second rushing touchdown of the game. And this defense is going to have to start doing something as they go over the sideline and start viewing the film on those tablets. They've got to understand where this running back is at all times. He has to be priority number 1.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Back to pass. It's Russell. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
A deep shot, but he paid for it. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Scott. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
That's a good find by this quarterback. Move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
The defense has got to start committing more guys to stopping the run because on these quarterback runs, think about it, Chris, you're adding a hat as the offense, and that's why it's such an advantage. He's obviously got the athleticism to do so, and here he picks up a huge gain. Nice explosive run from the quarterback. Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Scanning the field. It's Russell. That's a sag, but hold up. There are flags in the field. We'll have to check that out. So the holding on the defense, an automatic first down. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job. Sees an opening. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes.
Touchdown, Alabama. A huge play here in the ultimate game.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
And the point after is right down the middle. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. He'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss, and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Tough situation with the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's fourth down.
Now it's a very high kick straight up in the air. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Good coverage there. Zero gain on the return. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense starts with excellent field position. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This is a solid adjustment by the defense here. The run game has been pretty good so far today, but here in the second half, you've got to do something different with your schematics, and the defense is able to pull up. That's a nice stop.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Looking to pass. It's Russell. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
And this one is caught. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. So a nice throw by the quarterback. He's had a productive day. He hasn't been perfect. Joel, can he make a play here to put his team on top?
Well, Chris, I think you put it perfectly there because, again, it's about the short memory. You erase those mistakes made previously in this game, and you think about the execution moving forward, the plays that you could make, the details of what you need to do from this point moving forward. If you're able to do that with that short memory, then you can go have success and come back in this game.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. The back's got it again. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, they got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down.
Chris, this defensive coordinator is really dialing it up. I love this play call. It's third and short, and yet he's aggressive. He rolls the dice, and he blitzes this quarterback, and they get home, they get the sack. This is a great stop for this defense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. The shotgun running play call. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Let them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And we go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joe, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a...
He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Ohio State. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. This should be the last play of the quarter. Back to throw. It's Russell. Grab down the middle. It's Butler. And they're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the third quarter. Ohio State is on top here, Joel. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's picked for a third time tonight. Here's the handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Wants to throw it. The freshman with a little too much air under that one. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Movement here from the tight end. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
They'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. To throw, it's Russell. That's reeled in. It's Scott. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down to the 45. A new set of downs after that completion. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Scott. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. And the quarterback features the wide receiver has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his back. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I'll tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical. Chris, in this situation, the most important piece of information is the head coach communicating to the offensive play caller whether he's got 2 downs for the touchdown or 1. I believe they should kick this field goal if it's 4th down to make it a 1-possession game, which means this is it. The play caller has to get into the end zone, which means you probably got to throw this ball. I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
And it's good right down the middle. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The receiver grabs it, and they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. 5-yard pickup on 1st down sets him up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. Working clock with the ground game. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
And the wideout goes in motion. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Still no answer for this offensive machine. They continue to build the lead, and now they can taste it, closing in on an undefeated season and a national championship.
Chris, this really is remarkable, and I got to tell you, this is going to go down as one of the great seasons in college football history. You think about the 9 conference games, the expanded playoff. I know Indiana went 16-0 just a few years ago, but my goodness, to see this team accomplish this feat in this level of parity in college football, this is remarkable.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. Back to throw. It's Russell. And they heave it deep downfield. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Oh, he's bringing it back. At the 30. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Ball handed off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today.
What a great feeling it is. You're on the field, run the clock out, headed towards a victory. This group has been outstanding all day long. Big credit to that offensive line. I feel like they've been good.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ohio State. Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will be returned. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
I don't know if this is going to matter in this outcome, but I tell you, that is a beautiful throw down the field. Maybe some momentum for future weeks. But if they are going to come back, it's time to go hyper fast.
Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Bama.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. So 2nd down after the incompletion. They're going to run it. Powering through. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. To throw, it's Russell. The pressure's on. Ball scooped up by the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
Well, that's exactly what they needed here. Defensively, you're creating an opportunity to come back in this game. They get the turnover they desperately needed. Now lots of time left in this two-possession game. Got to go down and score quickly. Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a second and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating third and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
Look out, he's breaking free. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
And a timeout taken by the defense here with 19 seconds to play.
You know, Chris, football is a simple game. It's about blocking, it's about tackling. And on the defensive side, if you can get off of blocks and tackle well, it's usually going to bode well. Here, a negative play, great job getting behind the line of scrimmage. That can be frustrating as an offense. Feel like you've got points, put yourself in field goal range, and go out there and miss it. He was money in warm-ups. I did not see him miss a kick when I was down on the field pre-game. And here we go in the live situation, and he misses it.
Look at out throwing here to start the drive. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Dropping back, it's Russell. Running out of time in the pocket. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an enormous achievement. National champions with a perfect record. That has been rare in the history of this sport, especially in the playoff era. Joe, think about that. What it took to get here. Never to stumble. Always